Sir, I have one thing.
Yes, Priya.
Yeah, this balancing types of asanas, what we do,
Yes.
I feel it's still difficult, sir.
Yeah.
Still difficult, and it's been quite some time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm doing it the right way or should I practice more or sometimes it's okay, but sometimes no.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the point. In fact, it is difficult for me. If that helps you at all. So don't beat yourself. Oh,
Is it something related to the mind? I mean,
uh, both body and mind are one. We actually name them differently. Uh, Body and mind are very much tied together.
Namaste.
Namaste. Hey, namaste. Hey, Vinay.
okay.
Uh, and so, if you start worrying, hey, I am not able to do balancing postures, and so my mind is not balanced, that adds to the problem. so, so first thing is to accept how it is now. And you can even accept that, I have been practicing for a year and how it is, but continue practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is sometimes, as you said, sometimes, for example, it is easier for me to balance on my right leg than my left leg. Yeah. And it has been the case. Some days, the left leg also seems okay. I am able to balance on some days, and sometimes, on more days, I am not able to as much less effort on the right. Or sometimes I am not able to do at all for whatever reason. One thing that I would like us all of us to do is not to add to. First of all, don't. First of all, when you accept that this is how it is not a problem anymore, and that is a beautiful place to start practicing. And there might yet be a change, and if there is a change, we'll accept the change. If there is no change, that is a state as well. In awareness, all of these are passing clouds. Balance, um, not. But one thing that I can tell you, if there is a functional problem, not a structural problem, the functional problems tend to improve as you practice. Or when I say tend to improve, they tend to reduce. The functional problems tend to reduce as you practice. And if it is a structural problem, accept it. Does that help? Yeah.
Yes, yes. I
Yes.
just want to make sure that is it normal or should I need to do something beyond what is required or
Practice with diligence is the only thing that is required.
okay.
And if my instructions are not clear, ask for clarifications. And that is exactly why I start these meetings. Jay said something, and I don't know how to follow that. It's exactly why I keep asking at the beginning of these classes if I should clarify anything, because I'm very sure 15 people on the session mean 15 different things. And so if you feel like you're not on the right track, ask. Is that okay, Priya?
Yes, yes, sir. Instructions wise, I don't have any concerns, sir. It's as elaborated and as easy as it could be. So instructions wise, I feel it's the best what we can think of. Continue.
If you don't have any confusion about the instructions, just with diligence practice and don't add to this experience that you have by saying I'm not improved. Yeah, that is not even the point. This is why I keep saying don't. I don't want us to improve. We are already complete, and there is nothing to improve. It's only to discover how we are already complete, the way we are,
Okay.
with balance or not. The balance is inherent. Without that, no existence. There's no life. And so we feel we complicate, we add to the problems, and we want to reduce the problems that we add, and that is why we are here. Thinking that or worrying I am not improving is adding to the problem.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I might have used some words and things that I might cause confusion. Maybe we can talk. When I said, "Oh, what do you mean you're already complete?" That can be a longish conversation. There is a beautiful Sanskrit. I think this is from Upanishad. It goes something like this: Purnamidam Purnat Purnanavat Purnat Purnatujat. I'm sorry. Does anybody remember this? Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purna Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnameva
Purnamate
Vasishyate.
Vasishyate. So if you follow that, we are already complete, and we don't know that, and we are trying to quieten things enough to discover that we are already complete. And no need for you to get stressed. Oh, I'm not balancing. And I'm telling you, I'm not balancing either.
much.
If that helps you at all.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We took, but this is an important question. So I don't want any of us to add this negative feeling when you come onto the mat. Oh, I'm not improving. Please, no need to carry that burden. We are trying to unburden. No need to feel, oh, I've been doing this for 5 years, 10 years already. I'm telling you, I've been practicing, let's say, from 2011, and this is 2021, and I still have um, difficulties with balancing. And if I worry, hey, I'm a teacher, how can I? And it is a fact, and I have to accept that. Many of my students can do asana practice much better than me. And in fact, each of you might be able to do some of these postures much better than me. And that is quite okay. And that's quite, I would expect that. Any of you even walking to this practice today for the very first time, you might be able to practice some posture much better than me, even after 10 years of practice. And that is quite okay. And if I think that that cannot be, then I am adding to my own problem, which is quite unnecessary. Hope this helps. All I'm asking for, listen to the instructions, practice with diligence, every day if you can, or at least every other day, without fail. Abhyasa is Dirghagala, Nairantarya. Um, I'm forgetting the third with faith. with you practice for long term. Consider this as a practice that you're going to do for the rest of your life. One. Second, you're going to do this regularly. Two. And you are going to practice with the diligence. Three. And that's all. Everything else is unnecessary. What happens to the body, improving, not improving. If B.K. Iyengar at 94, he practiced Trikonasana exactly like you and I do, then what is more required? Yes? Let us begin. Eyes softly closed. Observing the breath. Relaxing the shoulders. Taking a resolution to pay attention to the inner experience as it is. Without holding on to pleasant experiences, nor avoiding as we diligently practice. And with that resolution firmly established in the mind, bring your palms to the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. Tilt your head forward, gently open your eyes. Inhaling, palms by the side. Exhaling, palms coming down, looking down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more round. Inhaling. Exhaling. Release. Come up to standing. Let me mute this other channel where there are messages coming. Sorry about that. Front of the mat, dhanurasana. Namaskara Mudra. Close your eyes and feel the weight on your feet. The left side, left foot, where all it is meeting the mat, go over to the right side for the same spots and see if there also, if the right side is also meeting the mat, just as the left side is. You might not see the left side making an imprint on the mat exactly as you're right. And that is where we are now, and that is okay. And if you find your left imprint on the mat and the right imprint exactly the same, and that is okay too. And that is where we are today at this moment, and that is experience. Everything changes. Gently open your eyes. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara begin. This breath and this posture, doing it for the very first time and the last time. This moment, every breath done once, every posture taken once. Never before, never after. You can pay attention to every breath as if it's a birth and end cycle. If the mind wanders away, letting you do Surya Namaskara out of habit, gently bring your attention back. At least on the mat, let us try not to do things habitually to the extent that we can. And we might do more or less, and that is where we are. Standing relaxed in awareness. The show goes on. The inner experience is always there. Whether you're standing, sitting, sleeping, arguing, creating, where the solutions are problems. Three deep breaths. Let's practice few back bending postures. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Massage the entire back muscles, holding up the spine from the base of the spine to the top of the spine. And then roll side to side. And settle back down. Release the legs. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. Legs together. Bend your knees. Heels closer to the seat bone, as close as you can comfortably get. You don't need to get it all the way to touch the seat bone, no need at all. In fact, if you can get your fingers to touch the heels, that's okay. And if you're not able to, that's okay. Bend your knees. Palms up. And you can even take your arms to the sides, shoulder height. And if it relaxes you, you can even bend your elbows and get the arms higher. Find a very comfortable on the ground itself. Arms are on the ground. You can bend your elbow as if you're relaxing with open arms, bent elbows comfortably. Find a comfortable shoulder posture, a relaxed shoulder posture. Inhaling, hips up. Gently tighten the glutes to hold. You don't even have to take it too much higher, at least getting your upper body parallel to the thighs, at least that. Completely relaxed. Now you would feel between the shoulder blades, you would feel the weight, and you will feel the weight on your feet. And your entire back muscles are getting tighter. Watch the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Keep the arms in a comfortably relaxed posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Usually you would feel the posture on your back of your legs. You might also feel it in your knees. So depending on where we are today, you might find different things. Next inhalation, hips up. And pay attention to the back of your body, calf muscles, hamstrings, glutes. Tighten your glutes just a bit so you're able to hold your hips and the back and the weight between the shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Walk your feet toward the edges of the mat. Just a bit. This will give you a slightly different feel. Inhaling hips up. Tighten the glutes just a bit to hold the hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Release the legs, relax. By the way, these postures, if you have lower back, at the end of the day, you have, oh, my back hurts. All these postures can help strengthen the back muscles to overcome any regular backaches. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bend your knees, heels close. Now take the arms closer to the body, palms down. Bend your knees, heels closer to the seat bones. Now this is going to, now you allow your feet to be hip width apart. Inhaling, bring your hips up. Gently tightening your glutes to hold your hip joints higher. Now the shoulder blades you would still feel, and you might even feel it higher on your neck and the back of the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. By the way, we are working our way to Sedhu, bandha, sarvangasana. Walk your feet toward the edges of the mat. Not too much, just a bit out. Next inhalation, hip goes up. Continue to breathe, never holding the posture, never holding your breath in any of the postures. Tighter glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Release the legs down. At any point in time, if your knee or anything, you feel sharp pain holding the posture, even though I'm counting down, if at any point you have a sharp pain anywhere, release the posture and relax. And that applies for any of the postures. Bend your knees. Feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart. Inhaling, hips up. Shifting your weight onto your left foot Straighten your right leg toward the back wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, release the posture. Take a deep breath. Next inhalation, hips up. Shift your weight onto your right foot. Straighten up the left leg, pointing toward the back wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, release the posture. Release the legs. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bend your knees. Feet hip width apart. Heels closer to the seat bones, as close, comfortably closer. Knees hip width apart. Fingertips perhaps touching the heels. Inhaling, hips up. Now get your chest bone, is the middle bone. Next inhalation, allow the chest bone to rise up and come toward the chin. The center chest bone rises up and comes toward the chin. Chin is where it is. Hips further up. Chest moves toward the chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Release the legs. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now we'll repeat Sedhu, bandha, sarvangasana. And those who are able to can slide your arms underneath, interlace fingers, palms pressing down, and bring your shoulder blades closer together, allowing the chest bone to rise up further, going toward the chin. Those who are not yet feeling comfortable to do this can simply repeat what we just did. Bend your knees, hip width apart, knees hip width apart, arms close to the body, palms facing down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling, hips up. As much as you can. Next inhalation, bring the chest up and closer to the chin. Now those who can, slide the arms underneath, interlace fingers, palms pressing against each other. Now consciously bring the shoulder blades closer together on the mat. In fact, you might have to move your shoulders closer, which allows you to get the chest higher and toward the chin. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the posture. Release the legs. Sedhu, bandha, sarvangasana. Roll onto your stomach. Makarasana. Find a way to relax your lower back. Toes can be pointing away from each other, toward the back wall. Legs can be as comfortably wide. Go beyond the mat if that's what you need to comfort your lower back. Take a deep breath. Bhujangasana practice. Legs together. Big toes touching each other and all the toes pointing to the back wall. Palms by the sides of your chest. Elbows close to the body, elbows pointing to the back wall. Chin down on the ground. Next inhalation, without much weight on the hands themselves. You're not pressing with the palms at all. Use your lower back muscle strength to come up. Inhaling, chin up, head up, chest up. Just a bit. Even if it is just 4 inches off the mat, that is okay. No, in fact, take the hands off the mat. Hands just off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhaling, chin down to the ground. Inhale, exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come up onto the toes, bend the knees, and allow the chest to go toward the knees as much as you can. Completely relaxing the head. Palms pressing on the mat. All the fingers on the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down, Vajrasana. Relax the shoulders. Three deep breaths. Place the palms behind you. Place the palms behind you, fingers pointing to the front. Behind you as in all the way to the ground. You might have to reach back a bit and lean back and place the palms behind you. Now, if you have too much trouble with this, you can do this from Sukhasana. Inhaling, hips up. Look up at the ceiling. Raise the chest up with the next inhalation. Chest going higher. Those who are comfortable, drop your head on the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Vajrasana. Shashankasana, separate the knees comfortably wider, allowing your abdomen and chest to reach the mat comfortably so. If you're not able to get the forehead relaxing on the mat, make a kind of a platform with the fists, tight fists stacked. And if for some reason this is not comfortable at all, relax in awareness in Sukhasana. Those who are comfortable in Shashankasana, relax in awareness in Shashankasana. When I say in awareness, you're continuing to pay attention to the experience of the body, the breath, emotional state as it is now. You may be feeling good about the practice. You might be looking at the watch, when is it going to end? You might be wondering, why am I here again? Watch. If there is any self-talk, watch. Lying down on your stomach, Makarasana. Let's practice Bhujangasana with a variation. Legs together, big toes touching each other, toes pointing to the back wall. Get the arms closer to the body, chin down on the ground. Those who can interlace fingers on the back. And if you're not able to do that, just place the palms on your glutes and that is okay. Inhaling, chin up, head up, chest up. And those who can, without aggression, press the palms together, extending the arms downward, taking your hands toward the heels, chest coming up, chin coming up, you're gazing at the front wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, release the posture. Makarasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Legs together, toes pointing to the back, arms close to the body. Palms facing down. Right leg up. Gently bend your right knee and take the right knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg and place the right leg down. Take a deep breath. Left leg up. Bend the left knee just a bit and take the left knee higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg and legs down. We are, of course, preparing for dhanurasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Lifting both legs up. Bend your knees just a bit and take the knees higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the posture. Makarasana. In Makarasana, as you relax, need to pay attention as we took the resolution to pay attention. Take a deep breath. Bring the legs hip width apart, chin down on the ground, arms close to the body. Bend your knees, forehead on the ground, grab hold of your ankles or feet. Now, those who are not able to, simply place your palms on the glutes. That is quite okay. Inhaling, dhanurasana, chin up, head up, chest up, kicking your legs back and higher. Shoulder blades going toward each other. Chest rising up and facing the front. Knees off the ground. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4. Sanjay, kick your legs up. 3, 2, 1. Gently exhaling, knees down, release the posture. Makarasana. Those who are not able to reach your ankles, that's quite okay. You can simply practice Bhujangasana or keep your palms on your glutes and then practice Bhujangasana coming up. And that is in spirit, you will get the benefits as if you are doing dhanurasana. In fact, if you're not able to practice dhanurasana and if you practice Bhujangasana, you might be getting more benefits than a person who's effortlessly practicing dhanurasana. Now we are going to repeat dhanurasana, and few things I want us to keep in mind. In the final posture, we are balancing on our navel. And the chest is facing the front. There was a question? Was there a question? In dhanurasana, final posture, we are balancing on the navel. The chest is facing the front wall. Soft gaze is toward the front wall. Your knees are off the mat. Your toes are pointing up toward the ceiling and traveling toward the ceiling. The toes are traveling toward the ceiling. meaning knees as high as you can and the toes. And to get the toes toward the ceiling, you're kind of kicking back. You're kicking back. And when you kick back, your arms are getting pulled toward the back, pulling the chest also upright. And when you do that, you would feel the shoulder blades squeezing together. Now, you can play this in your mind once, and whatever diligently you can reach is where you are, and that is quite okay. Take a deep breath, exhale. Let's practice dhanurasana. Bring the legs hip width apart. Toes pointing back, arms close to the body. Bend the knees. Forehead on the ground, grab hold of your ankles or toes. Inhaling, chin up, head up, chest up. Knees off the ground, kicking the lower legs back. The toes are traveling up toward the ceiling. Shoulder blades gently squeezing together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the posture as you exhale. Roll onto your back. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. Legs together, feet relaxed. And this might itself be feeling like a counter posture for the deep back bend that we approached with the dhanurasana, one of the classic postures in all of Hatha Yoga. Gently bring your knees close to the chest, hugging your knees. Don't force it. Arms, spread your arms shoulder height. Bring the knees closer to the chest and keeping both shoulders on the ground, drop your knees to your left elbow. Look over your right shoulder. Left palm on the right knee. Completely relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. And release the knees to the right elbow, keeping both shoulders on the ground. Look over your left shoulder. Right palm on the left knee. Completely relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring the knees back to the center and release the legs. Proceed to Shavasana. Relax in awareness. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana. Sitting comfortably straight. Take your hands back. Inhale. Exhaling, thanking Mother Earth. Bending forward. Inhaling, come up. Rub your palms. Massage your closed eyes. Blink your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all.